But
With an at 20, I also want to know exactly what they've been eating along this journey by studying their. I'm just
way too much corn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ugh. What was that one that helped you pass that plant that you guys were studying? Maybe that was an aside that we were having.
Huh?
I think you made that up.
No, it was that one that gives you the shits. But if
Oh,
you've got some blockages, we were
Right.
talking
a
about
little
that.
bit of it.
A little bit.
If you eat the whole stem, though, you're
It's bad news.
yeah.
Sorry, that
Today
was
on
an
the
aside.
toilet.
That was an aside the lizards were having.
Dragonborn culture does not have like any stigma
There's
around
no
bathroom
such
talk.
thing as stigma.
If one of your neighbors blows out a sphincter, everyone knows.
Oh gosh, poor Joe.
God.
You really had it rough.
Okay.
And the
So-
dog came.
So you come into this opening clearing, and at this point, for the past like 3 days, it's been nothing but snow. The elevation is very, very high. You off into the you guys kind of followed a ridge line up to here, and the past few days you've kind of walked away from it. But prior to this, you just saw this cloud kind of rolling from the northern side, coming kind of encompassing the northern wall and taking kind of covering over the Ascalon city in that kind of area. You saw just the same, just every sporadic few minutes you see lightning bolts flashing through this area here. But as you guys kind of spent the past 2 days kind of losing sight of that and kind of going deeper into the mountains here, you guys enter in the area of the northern Shiver Peaks. You kind of roughly keeping a general idea on your map as you kind of go around, Miriam. You enter into this clearing. You see a sloping hill that kind of leads down.
Wait,
and
where are we?
You guys are in this ballpark.
Gotcha. Here-ish.
Yeah.
Neat.
You guys see this strange structure coming out from a frozen lake. You see this small little island in the middle of the lake, but it seems to be made of some kind of strange metal. You can't quite tell. You might have to get closer to see it, but you see it covered in frost and snow, and lichen, and other different Arctic plant life. You see just a wide frozen lake in between you and the structure. But you, Sylvis, see these footsteps go toward the edge of this lake and then disappear.
They just disappear at the edge of the lake. Completely.
Yeah.
Is there anyone / anything on this little island?
As far as you can tell, with your passive perception, you don't see anything strange. You just see a large structure in the middle of this lake, and on its small, secluded island, it looks to you like this ice is firm enough to walk on.
Is there snow on the ice, or is it just we can just see the ice?
You can just see it's just crystal clear down to the bottom of the lake.
I kind of. Whoa, what? How deep is this looking?
I'd say for the first few steps, about maybe 2 to 5 feet, depending.
Okay.
But
so it is a gradual thing. It's
yeah.
not like a.
But once you kind of look over towards the center, it almost just goes down into darkness. It's hard to see the bottom.
Okay. So we don't see any footprints, but there's also no snow on the ice, so there is a chance they still walked across it, is what I'm gathering.
Yes.
Okay. Because my other thought was, oh shit, someone start looking for the big red button, like in the Santa Claus. Sorry.
Alan killed Santa.
Right in the North Pole.
Right. I do still, before stepping out onto it, I do kind of lean down and just kind of, knock on the ice, just to
Hello?
make sure touching it doesn't do a thing.
Roll a strength check for me.
Shit. Well, that does nothing. 9.
Hit the ice. It's
You
ice.
kind of hear it, and you hear that reverberating, tunk
Oh, okay.
sound that goes across, just the standard
That-
firm but resonating sound of ice.
Gotcha.
I like that.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can't decide. Okay, so do we all agree we're gonna go to this island?
Yeah, just walk right across the ice.
I
Okay.
guess.
I think we should walk in order of weight.
We could send the lightest
Not to be
one,
an asshole or anything.
We can send
but-
the lightest one out into the lake.
Exactly.
Lake, and then they can pinpoint out the strongest points in the ice for us.
Exactly, because between you guys and Norman, I am a little bit concerned. I mean, dwarves are
Pretty
possibly walking across this, and they're stocky, but you know, just precautions.
I don't think they have some magic-y bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you say magic-y
someone-
bullshit, and I turn to Norman, just like worst case scenario, water walk, right?
Does anyone have detect magic?
Okay,
Oh crap!
never mind.
Never mind.
And okay, hopefully this will be fine.
It's fine.
Hopefully.
If you want to wait, I can do it, but I don't have it right now.
Yeah, honestly, same. I could switch one of mine out, but I don't want to rest right now.
Yeah, I got magic work then, so.
DM, can I kind of like walk beside Norman and like cast Ray of Frost ahead of him as he's walking to ensure that it stays frozen?
That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Let me double check.
It's not a bad
I
idea.
feel like
Frostbite is.
it's one of the cantrips
Yeah,
that
it
Warlocks
is a
has.
cantrip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say between you and Silvus, you guys could both kind of do a collective like, let's make this a
Iceman?
very nice ice walkway here.
Spider-Man is
Girl, let's
amazing.
Elsa this shit.
Ice is nice.
So I'd say between you and Silvus, you guys both collectively make like a little bit of a walkway here for Norman.
If you start singing, I break the ice.
But I would say, what is the marching order going across this ice? I'm going to group the three of you together, but past that, who's going first?
I was. Wait, what'd you
Who
say? I'm
is
so
the
sorry.
lightest person?
I'd say you, Kree, and Norman are all in a collective group
Okay.
as you're trying to reinforce the ice in front of you
Okay.
guys. So
Yeah.
The heavies.
I only weigh 120 pounds, is how I have my guy written.
236 pounds. Naked.
if that's what you want to do, yeah.
215.
Big. I'm a big dragonborn. I say naked because I didn't count armor plate.
Okay. So what Kree is suggesting is that one of the Dragonborns
Yeah.
goes as
I have plate
the
armor. It's heavy.
front runner
Oh, okay.
who would like to take the lead.
How
on
much do
this.
you weigh?
215.
Okay, so you're the lighter of the two.
So I guess I'll go first.
So
Or
Miriam's
would
first.
it just make more sense to have both of the Dragonborns behind us as we're reinforcing the path?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought we were doing originally.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll take. How much
It's
do you weigh,
heavier,
Kree?
but they're reinforcing it.
That works.
Not trying to be rude, but at this point we're friends.
I weigh 120.
Oh, samesies! Okay, so we're at the lead.
All right,
Do you-
dense boy, how much do you weigh?
Too much.
Yeah, I think he's 3.
350.
Yeah. I thought it was a
Oh,
lot.
wait, dragonborns.
Yeah, right.
That's why throwing him is such a task.
And
Don't put plate armor on this bad
tall,
guy.
just a casual reminder.
Do what?
I'm 3 feet tall and 350 pounds.
Chonk.
Wow.
He's not made.
Absolute
He's not made
unit
of
of
granite. He's
lead.
made of lead.
Yeah, man.
All right, so who's the next one after these three?
Me, because I'm 215.
Okay, so I'd say
We've got a marching order.
So, I would say you guys all collectively kind of go across. I'd say Norman, Kree, and Silvus, just all of you roll just a base athletics check at advantage.
Ooh. That's good, because my athletics is plus a zip.
I got a nat 20.
Woohoo!
16.
Nice.
16, 17.
My man.
I got 2 nat 20s.
Holy
Okay.
shit!
Hell
Okay,
yeah!
buddy.
So I would say you guys deftly kind of like
Can we say if? Okay,
you two are
wait.
basically curling Norman across.
That's what I want. Okay,
Yeah.
thank God.
Fucking Dance with the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Yeah.
You guys are curling Norman across the side
Ah.
here. athletics checks out of you two, just to try and like make sure you keep your footing and don't eat ass as you're going across here.
Intention!
You say that so easily, but for us,
Eat ass.
No, I should have taken it in. Another
You
one.
intended to throw it.
bro. What you at? Dexterity,
Athletics.
athletics.
That's a strength base.
Well, I got
I got a 12.
14.
14? Okay.
Should have taken the.
You guys a little bit shaky, a little bit of a whoa, and kind of get centered as you kind of like skate across.
We're firemen.
I was gonna say
This
fire
is not
lizards in
our
a frozen
element.
wasteland.
I mean, it's one of those like as the layer of frost goes across, you guys melt it and get a little bit more speed than you really intended as you're
Whoa.
going across.
Oh,
And you're getting a little bit of the like
just
shaky
kind of
quakies
let
going on
yourself
here.
Fall so that you
Um,
can just slide.
But you guys all
This is
collectively
curling, not croquet.
Yeah.
make your way over to the other side, and you're in the center of this lake here, seemingly with no faults going on.
Okay.
So you guys are all there.
What do I notice about the foliage here?
It is
Anything weird?
Frozen.
kind of the same thing as what you noticed before. There's not a lot of like trees and foliage and stuff on this side here. There's a little bit of like snow moss and
Okay.
a couple other things.
Do the footprints pick back up?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Are there footprints anywhere?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's footprints on the other side of this leading towards like a central ramp that's coming from this large metal structure. In fact, are you guys heading towards this ramp?
I think so. I want to check for. Can I check for traps or defenses of some kind? How do I check for that?
Why?
I think I have to have that
Do you
ability.
think the
don't I?
dwarves wouldn't want any intruders?
I mean, large metal structure in the middle of a frozen lake. You tell me.
Might be some traps.